Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to do a binding hack using the Terran romper from Samantha Marie Designs. I've had a few questions, so I just thought I would show you. So first I'm going to take my front and back binding pieces and put them right sides together with the front and back tops of my romper. I've already sewn my sides together. Here I've attached the binding. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do a traditional binding on the front and back. So I'm folding my seam allowance up and my binding down and then in half again to enclose that seam. And then here I am just stitching that front binding on using my cover stitch. I try to keep it even in the middle, but just make sure you are catching that back edge. Here we're attaching our back binding piece as well. This is what my traditional binding looks like on the front and the back. Now we're going to do my cheater binding. So I'm taking my straps and I'm folding them in half, right sides together. I'm going to sew down the short edge of each one. These are the shoulder straps and not the ties. Next, I'm going to take my binding and fold it onto itself, wrong sides together, right sides out, just to make bands, just like so. I did not add any width to these. They are exactly as the pattern called for. Next, open up your romper and start attaching or clipping your bands to the underarm of your romper. I like to put my seam with my side seam and just clip as you go. There will be a portion of your band that is not clipped to anything, but you are still going to serge all the way around. So here I am serging on my bands. Make sure when you go over your front and back binding that everything is straight, and then serge the unattached part as well. So basically just serge everything around in a circle, like so. This is what my band looks like. Next, I'm just going to fold it in half. So my seam allowance, I'm bringing up from the back and folding basically just pressing it against the band. I usually don't clip this. This is why I do this, because it is so fast. Make sure your seam allowance is even, and then just go ahead and cover stitch or top stitch around in a circle like you would normally do, making sure that your seam on the back is not showing on the front, just like that. And that is basically it. That is the cheater binding. Way faster. It still comes out looking nice and polished and clean. I hope this tutorial helped. If you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to follow for more. Happy sewing!